Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. मेरा नाम अंजिश उमामा है and I am a foundation researcher at School of Ed Campus Islamabad, and today I am doing my fifth chatgpt and my topic is evolution of politeness.
Wa alaikum assalam, Anzish. It's great to have you here. I'm really excited about your topic. Politeness is such an interesting subject, especially how it changes over time. What kind of aspects are you planning to focus on? Like historical shifts, cultural differences, or maybe something else?
Okay, what is politeness?
Absolutely. Social norms
What is
evolve.
politeness? Why is politeness important?
Yeah, that's a great approach. Politeness is so important because it helps us navigate relationships, build trust, and create a sense of community. I think tying that importance into how politeness evolves over time will be really powerful. Do you have a structure in mind for your presentation?
Okay. Third question is this: what does the evolution of politeness mean?
No worries. If you want, we can brainstorm together. For example, you could start with a historical perspective, how politeness was expressed in ancient cultures, and then show how it changed with industrialization, globalization, or even digital communication. What do you think?
Okay. Fourth question is this: how has
Awesome.
politeness
Yeah,
changed over time?
exactly. You can highlight how different eras had different norms, like formal, portly manners in the past versus more casual politeness today, especially online. And if you need help with examples or a timeline, I'm here to help.
जी तो मेरा अगला सवाल आपसे ये है व्हाट आर कॉमन पोलाइट वर्ड्स.
हाँ, बिल्कुल। आमतौर पर विनम्रता वाले शब्दों में कृपया, धन्यवाद, माफ़ कीजिए, आप कैसे हैं जैसे वाक्य आते हैं। ये शब्द हमें दूसरे लोगों के साथ सम्मान और आदर दिखाने में मदद करते हैं।
Oh wow, that's cool. Why do we say please and thank you?
हाँ, बिल्कुल। कृपया और धन्यवाद सबसे आम और बुनियादी विनम्र शब्द हैं। इन्हें इस्तेमाल करने से बातचीत में सम्मान और सौहार्द बना रहता है, चाहे वो किसी भी भाषा में क्यों ना हो।
Okay. How does politeness improve relationship?
That's a great question. When we're polite, it shows that we respect the other person, which builds trust. It also makes communication smoother, reduces misunderstandings, and creates a more positive environment for everyone.
Can politeness solve conflicts? How does politeness
Politeness really is about showing consideration for others. It's not just about the words we use, but also the tone, body language, and overall intention behind our communication. When it's genuine, it really strengthens bonds between people.
what is kindness kindness linked to politeness?
Yes, absolutely. Kindness is really at the heart of politeness. When we're kind, we naturally soften our interactions, making people feel safe, valued, and understood. So they really go hand in hand.
Okay, can someone be polite without being kind?
Exactly. So when we're polite and kind, we create a space where people feel heard and respected. Over time, that trust and understanding just deepens, which makes all our relationships better, personal or professional.
What are examples of polite action?
Yeah, exactly. Polite actions are things like listening carefully, waiting your turn to speak, saying thank you, or even just offering a smile. These small gestures really show we care and that we value the other person.
How do greetings show politeness? How do greetings show politeness?
Of course. So, polite actions and words kind of create a ripple effect. They encourage others to respond in kind, which fosters a more positive, cooperative environment overall.
Okay, that's cool. Why do different countries have different greetings?
I'm glad that helped. If you have any other points you'd like to discuss, or if you want to refine your talk, I'm right here to help.
Okay. What are some polite traditions around the world?
Ah, yes. You can definitely touch on how different cultures express politeness. For example, in some Asian cultures, bowing is a sign of respect, while in Western cultures, we rely a lot on please and thank you. So there's a huge diversity in how politeness looks globally.
Why is tone of voice is important?
Exactly. By understanding these different traditions, we can be more sensitive and respectful across cultures. And that, in turn, really helps us build stronger, more meaningful connections worldwide.
How can we show respect to elders?
You're very welcome. If anything else comes up or if you need more help with your talk, just let me know. I'm here for whatever you need.
How we show respect to elders?
Great. I'm really glad I could help. Good luck with your presentation. And if you ever want to bounce around more ideas, just reach out. You've got this.
ChatGPT. Our next question is this: why should we respect younger people
Take your
too?
time. I'm ready whenever you are. Just let me know what you'd like to explore and we can dive.
अगला सवाल मेरा आपसे ये है व्हाट इज रिस्पेक्टफुल कम्युनिकेशन
हाँ, बिल्कुल सही बात है। विनम्रता और स्पष्टता के ज़रिए ही अच्छी बातचीत बनती है और इससे लोग बहुत बेहतर तरीके से समझ पाते हैं और भरोसा भी जाता है।
हाउ डज पोलाइटनेस बिल्ड ट्रस्ट जी तो चैटजीपीटी हमारा अगला सवाल आपसे ये है कैन पोलाइटनेस इंप्रूव लीडरशिप
That's a really interesting point. Politeness can absolutely improve leadership. When leaders are polite, they build trust, inspire loyalty, and create a safe environment where people feel valued and heard.
ओके व्हाई शुड टीचर्स बी पोलाइट
Absolutely. When teachers are polite, it creates a positive classroom atmosphere, which encourages students to participate, ask questions, and feel safe while learning.
अगला सवाल आपसे ये है मेरा हाउ डज पोलाइटनेस इंप्रूव लर्निंग
That's a great focus. So, politeness really helps because when students feel respected and safe, they're more likely to pay attention, engage with the material, and ask for help when they need it. So, it really boosts the whole learning process.
व्हेन कैन जोक्स बिकम impolite
Exactly. Over time, as students see that respect and kindness lead to better communication, it builds their confidence and also helps them become more polite in return. So, it's really a cycle.
why should we avoid rude language
That's a really good point. Using polite language sets a tone of respect and professionalism, so it avoids misunderstandings and helps everyone feel valued in a conversation.
can politeness make communities stronger can community
हाँ, बिल्कुल। और इससे लोगों के बीच भरोसा भी बढ़ता है क्योंकि हर कोई जानता है कि उनकी बात को इज्जत से सुना जाएगा।
okay why is gratitude important
हाँ, ये वाकई बहुत ज़रूरी है क्योंकि जब हर कोई एक दूसरे के साथ सम्मान से बात करता है, तो वो एक बेहतर सहगोई माहौल बन जाता है, जिससे सबका विकास होता है।
how do thank you notes show appreciation
Of course, absolutely. So, politeness really is a small thing, but it has a huge impact on how we interact and grow in any setting.
how does politeness affect first impression
Exactly. Whether it's in a personal conversation, a professional meeting, or even a digital interaction.
okay what challenges does politeness face today
That's a really interesting point. Today, politeness often shows up in digital spaces, like in how we write emails, comment online, or even in the tone we set in video calls. So it's definitely evolving.
तो
हाँ,
ChatGPT मेरा
धन्यवाद।
आपसे अगला
मैं
सवाल
यही
ये
हूँ।
है will
हाँ,
politeness continue
बिल्कुल।
to evolve
हाँ, बिल्कुल। हम जारी रखते हैं। तुम अपना अगला सवाल पूछो और मैं पूरा ध्यान देकर तुम्हारे जवाब दूंगी बिना रुके।
what habits improve politeness
That's a great angle. Daily practice of politeness, like saying thank you or waiting your turn, really builds a habit that strengthens respect and improves all kinds of interactions over time.
Okay, ChatGPT. How does politeness affect
You're
first
welcome. If you
impression?
need any more clarification or you have more questions later on, हाँ, बिल्कुल। मुझे बताने के लिए शुक्रिया। अगर तुम्हें किसी और चीज़ की ज़रूरत हो, तो मैं तैयार हूँ और मैं हमेशा तुम्हारे साथ हूँ जब भी ज़रूरत
Okay.
हो।
Why should we respect everyone's opinions?
That's a really good idea. When we gather everyone's opinions, it creates a sense of inclusion, and we can see different perspectives, which ultimately helps us make better decisions.
Okay. अगला सवाल मेरा आपसे ये है कि what are the qualities of a respect speaker?
Respect really is about recognizing each person's value, listening without judgment, and making space for different viewpoints. When we do that, everyone feels heard and valued.
Okay. Can politeness create happiness?
Absolutely. Kindness is like a spark. It spreads positivity, reduces stress, and when people experience kindness, it lifts their mood, which creates a happier, more supportive environment for everyone.
Okay. Why should we avoid shooting?
Yes,
Shouting.
right. So instead of short or dismissive responses, we should take the time to fully acknowledge others, which makes them feel more respected and heard.
Can politeness make community stronger?
हाँ, बिल्कुल सही बात। जब हम विनम्रता में कमी रखते हैं, तो दूसरे लोग असहज महसूस कर सकते हैं और बातचीत का माहौल भी ठंडा पड़ जाता है।
ChatGPT, our next question is this: what can young people do
That's a
to
great
promote
question.
politeness?
Exactly. Young people can lead the way by setting examples, using polite language in school, online, and in their everyday interactions. It creates a ripple effect and helps build a more respectful future.
Okay. How can you practice politeness every day?
Yes, exactly. When we practice politeness every single day, it becomes second nature. And over time, it really shapes a positive and respectful culture around us.
Why is digital etiquette important?
Absolutely. Digital etiquette is so important because the way we communicate online can still impact how others feel. Being polite in emails, comments, and messages sets a professional and kind tone, just like in person.
What is good online
Exactly.
behavior?
हाँ, बिल्कुल। ऑनलाइन भी हमें वही आदतें अपनानी चाहिए ताकि हर बातचीत में सम्मान बना रहे और सबको सुरक्षित महसूस हो।
Okay. How how can polite language prevent misunderstanding?
Yes, exactly. When we choose our words carefully and stay polite, it really reduces the chance of misinterpretation, making sure everyone is on the same page.
So viewers,
Of course. If you have any other thoughts or follow up questions, I'm here and ready to help. Just let me know.
our last question is this: how does eye contact show respect?
That's a really good point. The context in which we use language really shapes how it's understood. So, politeness in the right context can clarify meaning and avoid confusion.
So viewers, this is my ChatGPT. Hope so you like this video. खुदा
You're so
हाफिज
welcome.
पाकिस्तान
I'm really
जिंदाबाद.
glad